Alright guys, today I got a pretty juicy story time that happens with this quote-unquote MVSD admin who was in my YouTube comments. Basically, I was just chilling, playing MVSD because that's what I do in my free time most of the time. And the guy, he comments, right? He comments on my video, he's like, yo, wanna collab? And I read all the comments. So I check the comments, it's like, yo, wanna collab? I'm like, yeah, sir, join the Discord so we can talk. That's what I always say to anyone who wants to collab, unless they're already in my Discord servers. That's completely normal. The link was expired, so I had to send him a link that worked, and I did. And then he joined the Discord. He DM'd me when do you want to collab? Everything's normal right now. There's nothing weird. When do you want to collab? Maybe tomorrow or the day after, And then I'm send me your channel, because I need to see your channel before I collab, because I collab with everyone, but I gotta see your channel. Not to judge you based off of subscribers, but if you post Star Wars content, I'm sorry, but I'm not collaborating with you. But yeah, I saw his channel. He had 189 subscribers, and but the thing is, every video he posted got 20 views and had 189 subscribers. But whatever. Maybe he paid me close YouTube Shorts, which he did. So that's how he got his subs, right? So everything's completely normal. Except something in his bio. It says, I'm a MVSD ordinary admin. I was okay, buddy. If you're an admin, I don't think you're... Because one of the stories he made was, when COVID started, I was 7. Now I'm turning 12. And there was that, soon I'll be 20 years old sound. And the title was, I miss the good old days. Missing COVID is an interesting thing to say, but pop off. I don't know, man. MVSD is giving 12-year-olds out admin now? Okay. Not even 12, he's 11, turning 12. But yeah, okay, I guess MVSD's tweaking. Maybe he lied to MVSD and said he's 15 and they believed it. Okay, whatever. And then he tells me in DMs he's an MVSD admin. So I'm oh, that's cool. Can you prove it? So we join a game, and you know what this guy says? Semicolon airwalk. And do you know what he does? He doesn't fly normally. It's when you jump in, you know how admins fly, how it's smooth, you're no clipping kind of, and it's smooth, right? And you're tilted a little. No, this guy was fully his face was pointed to the floor. And it was he was jumping and then lag switching or something, jumping again, and he just kept doing that. You could clearly tell it's not normal. That's not how normal MVSD admins work. If you don't even need experience with admin to tell that he didn't have admin and he was hacking. So I'm bro, that's not legit. And he's no, yes it is. And I go to check someone's inventory or something. I went to go check the amount of ones he had or something, his highest win streak, to see if he had a really big one, because that would be clear that he's hacking. Then I see his inventory. He has 231 stuff. That's a lot of things. And they're all in cases, right? Standard cases. And then you know what he says? He does that semicolon thingy again. Give 61 cases. I should tell you, they're all standard cases, none premium. You know why he does that? So it's cheaper for him to buy, and he can be, I didn't count them, but he probably conveniently had exactly 61 cases. So that's why he said, give cases 61. And he's check my inventory. Little did you know, I already checked. So I'm give yourself 5 more cases. And I can see him buy them one by one. The inventory number goes up. 231, 232, 233. You can see it go up. And then after he's done buying 5, he says, look at my inventory. But, and he, does the semicolon, give 5 cases. So I'm alright, give me 1 case. All I need is 1 case, because I don't have any cases, right? So I'm okay, just give me literally 1. And he's no, I can't give it to anyone, which wouldn't make sense. If you're an admin, I think you can use admin on other people, but you know what, I guess we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe MVSD doesn't want admins giving stuff for free to people. So I'm like, give yourself 64 more cases since you're admin. And he's like, no, man. Like, why? What's the point? Like, he's getting so mad over it. Like, what's the point, bro? What's the point, man? Ugh. Like, why do I gotta do this, bro? You already seen it. Like, isn't it just, like, 3 words? I think you can... I don't think it's that much work, man. Like, with the amount you've been typing, complaining to me, I think you would have already got the 64 cases. But, okay. And then he probably, like, ran out of gems. Or you can clearly tell that he's spending so long because he's buying 64 cases. So, he obviously doesn't do that. And now I'm very suspicious. We 1v1. I'm expecting him to, like, use some crazy hacks, like HB or ESP. He doesn't use any of that, but he's lagging so bad. He was, like, I don't think he was 1 bar. Maybe he was. I don't remember. But he was, like, barely moving. And I think it's because he, like, didn't rejoin to, like, remove the hacks. So he still had the hacks lagging his phone or iPad or whatever. So it was so funny. I won 5-0 because he was, like, barely moving. So, like, I win. It was really easy. And then I'm like, yo, you're a hacker. Anything you want to say since you're a hacker? And I start, like, recording because I wasn't really recording earlier. And my friend joins. Coke joins, right? And you know what he does again? He says semicolon/fly, as if it wasn't more obvious that you hack. This guy said semicolon/fly again. And you can see it's so, like, the way that he was flying was not legit. So yeah, I leave the server, I leave the game, because I'm not gonna play with a hacker. I'm not collabing with you, you're a hacker. So, a few days later, like 2 days later, I finished 1v1ing someone, because I like 1v1ing you guys. I'm like, GG. I got to the Discord server. I'm like, GG, bro. And he's like, GG. And Happy D or whatever, he takes that as his chance to talk, right? And he's like, yo, when we're doing the collab. And I'm like, no, bro, you're a hacker. I'm not collabing with you. I don't want to collab with a hacker. So, I don't collab with him. And I think it's very reasonable for me to ban him from the server. He's a hacker, and he's asking to collab way too much. I don't really want to collab with the hacker. I already said that. So yeah, I banned him from the server. I think that's reasonable. I don't want hackers in my server. So yeah, I banned him, and then he goes into my DMs. He calls me, and he starts sending me, like, messages. Like, when are we gonna collab, bro? I'm not a hacker. You're so weird. And he sends me a voice message with his voice in it. And yeah, he definitely was not lying when he made that, like, 12-year-old, like, saying he's, like, turning 12. But I'm not gonna judge his voice because that's rude. So yeah, he sent a voice message. He's like, really mad. He's like, I'm gonna leak your IP address. Thanks for clicking that link. I asked the link to your YouTube, not because I'm clicking on it so I can see your channel name. And I literally pull up my search history. I searched it up. I did not click a link, bro. I don't click links. So he really thinks that I clicked that link, and he's like, thanks for clicking that link, bro. Thank you. Like, I appreciate it. And then he sends me, like, a few weird photos and videos, but I ignore them, and I block him, right? That's reasonable. I mean, stop, like, calling me and stuff and, like, DMing me. So yeah, I block him. And then, just for the cherry on top, I checked the Discord server. He's not in it, which is a little sus. Like, isn't, like, if you're a Roblox admin for MVSD, so you be in it, but, you know, whatever. We checked the Roblox group. He's in it. He's a member. He's a member of the Roblox group. He is not an admin. There is no way this guy can convince me he's an admin because he is not. It's okay. You don't have to pretend to be an admin. If you didn't hack and pretend you were an admin, we would have had a collab. Well, I guess now you got a collab. I hope you're happy.